I've got the most insane glitch for you guys. This is the most extreme thing I've seen in Zombies and Black Ops 6. And we've been working on refining this. We finally got it figured out. It was complicated, but we know what we're doing, and now I can finally make a video and show you guys how to do it. What we've done is we've taken two glitches and combined them into one. We've got the Frenzy God mode combined with the Terminus bot lobby. The Terminus bot lobby is where you glitch out the spawns where they're infinite and they spawn extremely fast. These spawns are quadruple the speed of a normal spawn, so you're absolutely cranking through XP. You can see the kill streak on the screen. It's over 8,600 and it's just going to keep climbing. These are rapid, uninterrupted kills. You can get between about 155 to 160 kills per minute. And if you guys have seen how the Terminus bot lobby works, I did make a video about that. That's where the spawns are like stuck. They're stuck in one spot and you can get some really good headshots and they don't attack you. Well, we found a way to break them free, and with Frenzy God mode on, you can go completely AFK and get a crap load of kills. This is so fun to do. If you guys are familiar with Frenzy God mode and the Terminus bot lobby, I would highly recommend trying this one before it's patched. And shout out to Martin, he helped us with this method and he wanted to say to one of his friends, I told you so. For this method, you're going to need a minimum of 3 players, but you can do this with 4, and all players are going to need specific augments. The player that's going to be in Frenzy God mode needs to have Retribution and Repair Boost on their Frenzy in the menus, but they don't have to have Frenzy equipped. They can bring in any field upgrade. For Jug, they're going to be purchasing Jug in the game and they need Turtle Shell and Hardened Plates. That is going to give them 360 protection. They're also going to be purchasing Melee Macchiato and they do not have to have any specific augments, I think, but these are the ones I use. They also need a melee weapon, the knife, the drill, or the bat. The 2 players coming in to help with the Frenzy God mode will need to have Frenzy Guard equipped, and they'll need to have Phalanx and Repair Boost as their augments. We've worked this out a lot. We tested a lot, and the steps to do this are pretty easy, and I'll show you guys all of that. But before we dive back in, I've got to share something awesome for all my fellow gamers out there. G2A, your gate to adventure and go-to gaming marketplace, is hosting an epic Black Friday sale from November 25th to November 27th. Whether you're shopping through their website or the G2A mobile app, there are tons of exclusive offers waiting for you. If you're using the G2A mobile app, you'll unlock special dedicated deals that you won't find on their website. So whether you're on your desktop or on the go, G2A has you covered with amazing discounts for your next gaming adventure. Ready to check it out? Head to G2A's Black Friday page for all the website deals, or grab the G2A mobile app to explore those exclusive app-only offers. This is the perfect time to gear up with some incredible games and digital goodies. But don't wait, the sale ends on November 27th. I'll have a special link where you guys can get in on these deals down in the description and also the pinned comment. Okay, back to the glitch. I'll show you guys how to do this. Again, it's pretty easy. You're just going to follow the instructions like you would for the Terminus bot lobby. You're going to get to the point where you kill Nathan. After he's killed, then you can do Frenzy God mode. Again, you're going to need 2 players to come in with Frenzy Guard to help with this. There's going to be a player 1 and a player 2. Player 1's going to activate their Frenzy Guard, and then immediately player 2 will activate their Frenzy Guard. After 2 is activated, player 1 just leaves the game. While you're doing this, everybody needs to stay in extremely close proximity or it won't work. Even if you walk away like 10-20 feet, it won't work. So stay very close together. The player 2 helper is still going to be in the game. Their Frenzy Guard's going to run out, but the other players in the game will still have it, and it will be unlimited. The next step is to go glitch out the spawns, and that's going to require 1 player to down themselves inside of that room on the ship. And then you also need 1 player to hang out on the ladder outside of the room. So you only need 2 people, and we've got 3. So I'm going to drop off one of the players that's also in Frenzy God mode on the Crab Island that's close to the ship. They're just gonna stay there and stay still while we go glitch out the spawns on the ship. So again, one person has to be sacrificed. We're gonna sacrifice the person that doesn't have Frenzy God mode. They are just going to go up into the room and grab one of the canisters off of the workbench. They're going to drop it, and then they're going to get downed by the zombies. Meanwhile, I am outside of the room on the ladder, just hanging out there while this is all going down. You have to stay on this ladder for about 4.5 minutes. Nothing's going to hurt you here. You're not going to be damaged by anything, and you're not going to get kicked as long as you are in directed mode. If you're in standard mode, the timing is a little more tricky. And this method I'm showing you here is all directed mode. For standard mode, it's going to change. We're going to be working on that, and I will update you guys on that when we get it worked out. Standard mode has kick timer issues that we are going to be working on. So after 4.5 minutes on this ladder, this door is going to open, and you're going to see zombies. And you really need to wait until that door completely opens. You get a good look at the zombies, and then you can drop off the ladder and drive or swim over to Crab Island. If you did it correctly and you got your timing right and you didn't leave that ladder too soon, you'll see that the zombie spawns are stuck and they're spawning over and over again. Now, there is a chance that if you didn't get the timing right, these zombie spawns will become unstuck and the zombies will attack you. And the best way to check for that is to just hang out here on Crab Island and watch the spawns for about 2 to 3 minutes. If they don't become unstuck, then you're good. The next step is interesting, and it's also critical, and it took a lot of time and a lot of games for us to figure out. You'll notice, yeah, the zombie spawns are stuck and the zombies are spawning in rapidly. And if you don't kill them, you can see that they're sinking back into the ground. When the zombies spawn in and then disappear underneath the map, they're not like disappearing and then coming right back. What's happening is they're being stored. And once you break these spawns free, all the ones that have been stored are going to come flooding in. But to get a nice flood of zombies and make it last, you need to let these zombies spawn in and let them store and stack up. In directed mode, you have 5 hours before they kick you out and make you exfil. So you want to allow enough zombies to spawn in and be stored so that they will last for a few hours. So you're like storing them up, and then when you break their spawns free, yeah, they're gonna all flood in and you will get a few hours of spawns. And we did all the testing, and this is absolutely how it works. If you allow the zombies to spawn in infinitely and store them for 10 minutes, once you break their spawns free, you'll have 20 minutes of zombies coming in that you stored up. So it doubles the time. So 10 minutes of storing zombies equals 20 minutes of them running around and you infinitely killing them. So we were trying to figure out, okay, so if we have 5 hours in this game before we get kicked, how long do we need to allow them to infinitely spawn in and store up? And the answer is 1 hour and 30 minutes of allowing them to just spawn in and store up. And while they're doing that, you can actually kill them and get headshots. So you're not wasting your time. The way the timing's been working out for us is it takes us about 30 to 45 minutes to do the main Easter egg up to killing Nathan and then getting to the boat, getting the player downed, and glitching out the spawns. Then for 1.5 hours, we allow the zombies to spawn in infinitely and store up. While they're storing up, we are getting our headshots and non-stop killing. And then after 1.5 hours, we break their spawns free. And I'll show you guys how to do that. And after their spawns are free, we go back up to that ship room and stand in there. And yeah, they just pile in and it's awesome. Like, it is non-stop killing. During the 1.5 hours that you're waiting for them to store up, you can go anywhere on the map and get your headshots. Kill them anywhere. One thing I would not do is don't take the pack-a-punch lift. That could break their spawns too early. That might mess with them. Also, don't go anywhere near the ship and disturb the zombies that are in that room until you're ready to break the spawns. After 1.5 hours has passed, you can go break the spawns. And the way I do it is I use a Simtex. I drive a boat back to the large ship and I throw a Simtex up into that room and hit the ceiling with it and then drive away, and I usually kill around 15 zombies. My method is I drive back to this area here on the main island to see if they're broken. Sometimes I don't do it right and I don't kill enough and they're still stuck in their spawns and I have to repeat it. And you can go back and throw another grenade, but if you come here and you see that they're running after you, then you've done it right. Next step is to make sure you have Jug and Melee Macchiato and you're holding out a melee weapon. Get up inside that ship with you and another person, or if you're solo, that's fine. And then just stand there holding out your melee weapon and you will get a massive amount of kills all the way to the end of the timer with the 5 hours. The reason why this is amazing is that yes, directed mode allows you to be AFK. Standard mode, you get kicked very easily for standing still. And regular directed mode will cap you at round 14 or 15, and the spawns are pretty slow, like 44 zombies a minute. This gives you the benefits of directed mode's AFK no kick timer, and then cranks up the spawn rate times 4 to 160 per minute. It also fixes the issue of directed mode not having a rampage inducer. Well, this is like having Rampage Inducer on directed mode. Again, at the 5 hour mark, you will be forced to exfil. I tested this going from prestiging with level 1 and I went to level 40 in one game. And this is definitely worth a try. If you guys have done Frenzy and done the Terminus bot lobby, this is quite the experience and hopefully you guys get to try it. Also, if you guys need help getting set up or need help with Easter eggs, I've got a Discord server set up with amazing people on it. They've been incredible. I'll have a link to my Discord down in the description if you guys want to join up. Hope this helped you guys out and we'll see you next video.